Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Mary.
I'm Linda.
And we're Pinky Mom Sisters in the Kitchen. And we're here at little Linda's house today to celebrate Braden's birthday. He's 17 years old today. It doesn't seem possible.
Oh my goodness, is he?
it? Yeah, he's 17.
Oh my goodness. I put 16 on the card. He probably thinks I'm nuts.
But anyway, he's camera shy, so we may not see him on camera today. But Linda's made him a beautiful cake here. She worked so hard on it, and she's finishing up the touches now, just kind of adding a little depth to the colors, and it really is pretty.
I am not an expert on these action figures. I guess y'all can tell that. I was totally lost in the store when I was looking for this stuff. So y'all don't hold that against me, please. I know that Mary and Linda probably could have done a lot better job picking something out. I couldn't actually even find the one that he wanted. It is a DC character, but it's not the one, not his favorite.
When he was younger, he tried his best to teach me the names of all those people because we would play games. And I'm telling you, I would never remember. We'd go back to it again and play the game again. He said, "Mama, don't you remember? I told you that name." I said, "No, Braeden, I don't remember his name." But he helped me out a lot on trying to keep up with the names. But when I got ready to buy them figurines and things like that they wanted, and CDs and all them games, I take him with me. I said, "Pick out what you want, honey, because I don't want to buy something that you don't want or you already have," because he had so many of them. So anyway, that's just that's the age different. Back whenever we were little, young, it was Tinker Toys and Hot Wheels and Barbie dolls and stuff like that. We didn't have all these kind of toys that they have today.
So what I'm doing now is I'm using this mirror. You can show them that little the navy blue one, the edible paint. Mary used some red earlier.
The navy blue.
I think it's
this is navy blue edible paint, and that's what she's putting on there now. She's going over those blue shards, and a few minutes ago I went over this with metallic firecracker red to make this more red than pink, because it's hard to, she was coloring the chocolate and it was hard to get the exact color she needed, so she had me to just go over those to kind of make them a little bit more red than pink. So,
and this just adds a little bit of dimension to it, gives a little bit more depth than just the blue. And from what I can gather, and y'all know, like, again, I'm not an expert on this, but what I can gather, these action figures, they're dark colors.
Yeah, they are.
I was gonna actually bring some black, and I never did get my black paint out. But
this looks good. I think that's working out great.
I can't reach that last part, that wing that's sticking out.
This one?
That one, yeah, kind of at the top, just a little bit more up there.
Is that what you need?
Yeah, and y'all can see now, when you're doing something like this, you don't want brushes from the dollar store because the hair would come out and it's a mess.
The brush.
This is like a little craft sponge. You can use these. The only thing is you want to do it real lightly, because if you do it heavy, it's either going to fall off or break. Right. But you can get these brushes. They're not, it looks like a little thing coming out of that one, but they're not real expensive. You can get them at discount stores like TJ Maxx or Tuesday Morning. Mm-hmm. Those are my favorite stores, or something like that. Of course, you can buy them at Hobby Lobby too, but you're going to pay more for them.
Right.
So we like to get get stuff like this at discount stores. So there's one more thing that I'm going to do with this. And
this little celebration is different from a small child's celebration, because these are teenage boys, and him and Braeden and his brother, they're in there playing in the bedroom playing games.
Right. This is Galaxy Dust, and this is navy. And I love the Galaxy Dust. I've got some that's lighter. It gets on your hands. It's edible, of course. But I want to just...
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of gives the effects of, you know, being in the galaxy or something, just to add a little bit more to that. And these are not real expensive. You can get them at cake specialty stores. This I had to order off Amazon. There's a cake store, used to be in Arlington, that we've been to. Their stuff is a little more expensive than ordering on Amazon.
Yeah.
They call these pots, and they're anywhere from $6 to $9, and that sounds like a lot, but it goes a very long way. You can, you know, you want to just pour it out. You don't want to dip your paintbrush in the pot, because then you're contaminating it. So just pour some in a paper plate. Remember when we let the kids paint the cookies?
Oh, goodness, yes. They wasted so much paint.
But they had a good time.
Yeah, they did.
They had a really good time. And that was what was important.
Right.
So we tried to let the adults pour the paint, but a couple of them got real enthusiastic, and they would open it, and before you know it, you've got like a teaspoon of paint. And it takes very, very little to do this.
Linda, do you want me to just bring the food over here, or are you ready?
Yeah, you can. No worries.
And Linda's going to put, I think she's going to put some candles on the cake, right?
Okay.
So, Mary, you tell me what you wanted to
I'll take that. I'll take that.
No, I'll put this up.
It's just our family, just Linda's, 2 boys and Chuck and Aunt Linda and myself and Nathan and Braeden. So we're not doing a big blown out birthday party, because teenage boys, they're just different. They don't want a bunch, especially my grandsons, they don't want to fuss over nothing, and they don't like to be on camera. So they a little bit camera shy. But anyway, we just made sliders and cheese dip and salsa dip and cheese and crackers. And
Braden's having exactly the birthday he wants.
That's right.
He's got a lot of presents, and he's going to play D&D this weekend in Dallas.
Okay, so that's good.
That's what he wants.
Oh, yes. The reason we're doing this actually is because we were just doing another video and wanting you to see the cake that Linda made. You know, we wanted, because Linda does such a great job of birthdays cakes. So we just really wanted to show y'all that. And she's got a bunch of little Legos around. I think Mike, didn't he, Linda, put all these together?
Yeah, and like I said, we're not, Mike and I are not expert at this stuff, but you have to know Braeden. Braeden is such a unique kid, and he likes stuff different, right, Linda?
Yeah, but are you going to tell him what you told me when we were
Oh, yeah. I told Linda when I was outside, she was helping me get the stuff in, and I said, now, just so you know, if Braeden doesn't like the cake and he says something, it's not going to offend me. And we didn't know that it wasn't going to be on camera, which would have been really cute if we could get his reaction on camera. But one Christmas, how old were they? I was traveling. I was working in California that Christmas. So it must have been at least 10 or 12 years ago. They were pretty small kids. And I bought them really nice chaps, not that they didn't have nice clothes, but little long sleeve button down shirts and the chap sweaters. And I don't know if I bought the pants or not, but when they opened this, they just had a fit. Mama, you told us we didn't have to get clothes for Christmas. It was hilarious. They did wear them, though.
Yeah. They did.
And they got a lot more toys, too.
Yeah, but they was always so dressed up, so
Linda
cute
always had them dressed cute. But it was hilarious reaction. So I told her, I said, just FYI, if he doesn't like the cake, that's okay. But
Braden's going to tell you the truth.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. Braeden he's honest. He's not gonna tell you something that's not true. So on the flip side, if he likes it, we'll know it, and if he doesn't, we'll know it. So anyway, it was fun making it, and I hope he likes it a little bit. But if he doesn't, that's okay.
You want to set that right there for me, Linda?
Yeah.
That
looks good.
That's cheese dip.
That looks really good. I'm hungry. I didn't eat breakfast.
Is that right? I didn't either. But anyway, So, what are we? Next week we'll be at your house on Tuesday, won't we?
Yes, and I'm going to be making cookies that day, and then we'll be at your house Wednesday. We don't know yet where we're going to be next week out and about, do we? We hadn't decided that.
No, we haven't.
And we forgot to call Carla, so I'm guessing that she's on the other end. Carla's just gonna.
She's going to
She's
quit
gonna either disown us or just think we're all can't remember anything.
I talked to Carla this morning, and I told her it was going on at 11. She has a little Kinley this morning.
Does she?
Her mother is Miranda had to go to the doctor. I believe that's what it was, a doctor. And what it wasn't a doctor, it was something. She went to the doctor yesterday, and because they changed her medicine, you know how it does when you change your medicine, she wasn't feeling that good. She didn't sleep last night. That's what it was.
Oh.
So Carla's babysitting little Kinley this morning, but she said that would be no problem. She still could monitor us, and she knew we was coming on at 11, but we did forget to call her. So
we hope that y'all have a wonderful rest of the week, and if we're not on before Tuesday, we'll be on Tuesday.
Right.
In case one of us doesn't decide to get on.
And we're going to have to show them the inside the cake. Well, I guess we'll post
Take
a picture
and cut the inside of the cake.
cake.
A lot of people ask how we were going to cut the cake. And, you know, when you're reading comments and you don't realize, I answered one before I realized I thought they were talking about how I cut the chocolate. And I'm explaining how I cut the chocolate, and then I realized they were talking about the cake. Probably we'll move some of the chocolate pieces off and cut it and then put the chocolate piece back on top of the piece of cake. This is a very tall cake. It's 3 layers. So if you had this big of a cake for a birthday party, we've cut in sections before.
Yes, we have. Layers.
Yeah, in layers, not sections, in layers. So you get a lot more pieces out of it, and you're still getting a nice piece of cake.
You would start with the top layer, just cut down, and don't cut through the second layer. Just cut the first layer, and then go on down to the next
still get
layer.
a big piece of cake. And I saw something the other day where they cut a circle in the middle.
Okay.
And then they cut like 1-inch pieces, and if you look at a wedding cake chart, it's a very small piece. It's a couple of bites, and they go like a 1-inch by a 2-inch or something. So then, and in the middle, then you cut it like you would a pie.
Right.
So I thought that was kind of cute.
Yeah.
And then go down to the second layer and do the same thing.
Okay.
So anyway, there's lots of ways to cut a cake, and I didn't bring my cake knife. Well, I think I already said that a while ago. But anyway, y'all have a knife to cut it.
Yeah.
So thank y'all for joining us. We hope that y'all enjoyed this, and we'll let y'all know if Braeden likes it or not.
We'll
People
post
are
some
asking
pictures.
to see him. We'll post a picture later.
Okay.
All right. We'll post
And we'll post some pictures of the cake too. Mary's done a good job too of all the stuff she fixed in Linda's house. Looks so nice. Yeah. Always has a really nice smelling candle in the bathroom. It smells so nice. Yeah. So, is there anything else that we need to say?
I don't think so, Linda. I think we'll be back cooking Tuesday, Wednesday, like always, and we, like Linda said, we'll post a picture of Braeden maybe cutting his cake or something, and but and I think it's a little bit because his brother's here too. You know,
probably. We love y'all.
We love y'all. Thank y'all. Don't forget to count your blessings.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.